around the world, the loss of a partner can be quite devastating. And unfortunately, even in developing countries, we have many women having to fight for basic survival and the dignity to continue life. Something has to be done about this. Do you know there are over 258 million women in the world who are widows? And even in some communities in developing countries, we have 50% of the population being widows. These women face poverty, having to fight other men off that want to take over their families. Sometimes they lose property, and then they have very reduced access to basic rights like health, equal pay, and the pensions of their partners. The United Nations set aside June 23rd of every year since 2011 to draw attention to the voices and for them to share the experiences of these widows across the world and to galvanize the support that they need. It will interest you to note that 1 in 10 of every widow lives in extreme poverty, and we have quite a handful of this number right here in Nigeria. The International Society of Women in 2019 estimated that 15 million women in Nigeria that are widows are living in abject poverty. This is made worse by the various very barbaric and obnoxious practices that go on in the country and beyond, in developing countries in particular, that they are subjected to. In some parts of Nigeria, when a woman's husband dies, they shave her head. Sometimes they make them to stay in a room with the corpse for days on end to prove that they had no hand in the death of the man. And in some places, they will share their property also. The relatives feel that it is their right. And some of them will make sure that the younger brother of the person that died, their husband, takes over this woman, taking over the entire, changing the lifestyle and changing everything that this woman has been used to in the past. This has to stop. The burden of widowhood in Nigeria, as you can see, is quite huge, and efforts must be made to turn the tide. NGOs have to partner with the government to be able to ensure that justice is sought for these women and that they are not treated as outcasts. They are not outcasts. They are women like you and I. And men out there who are watching this, we need to treat these women well. They are victims of circumstances and should be treated like a human being.